All right. So Tuesday at 2, this is my second installment of this. And I did make a video over I made a video over the weekend where I was in Cincinnati and I had a conversation with one of the attendees. We were talking about this quiet quitting and how quiet quitting is starting to become a real phenomenon within the job world. So what it is if you're supposed to show up at 9 and work until 5, then you don't show up at 9:15. You have to be there at 9, and you don't leave at 10 minutes till, unless you get permission to. And then sometimes my old boss would let me go 30 minutes if he knew I didn't have anything else to do the rest of the day. And I was like, yippee. But you stay there until the time that you're supposed to leave. A lot of people, especially if they're not happy where they are right now, and it is difficult for employers to get, no matter what the field is, it's hard for employers to get employees. That's good if you're an employee who's looking for a good place to work, but there's a lot of people just kind of lazy. They're just not doing anything. Maybe they've got an Uber gig. Maybe they've got a side hustle. I don't know, but that's entirely possible. But I talked to a guy, the head of maintenance at the hotel, as a Holiday Inn where I was staying over the weekend. And he said that he had 6 interviews lined up last week to hire a new maintenance person. One person kept the appointment. Only 1 out of 6. Man. So that is really difficult. But if you're going to be working at a place, put in your 100%, do your best. I mean, it's not just a matter of working for the company. It's a matter of you taking pride in your own work, whatever it is. Years ago when I was in college, I was a mail clerk for the Department of Personnel for Tennessee State. That's like the lowest rung of the ladder. But I did a very good job. You know, I showed up with a smile on my face. And the job was, and in fact, we discussed in the interview, you're probably going to have a couple, 3 hours downtime per day. And if you need to get caught up on your studies, you can. And so I took full advantage of that. And it was wonderful. But we knew that on the front end. So what was it about quiet quitting that says you can just kind of sit there and watch movies all day long? And that's what a lot of people are doing. Maybe they don't like where they are. They feel that they should be paid more. They feel that the work they do is beneath them. Well, here's the deal. Go get another job. Go get a profession where you feel good about working there. But just doing bare minimum until you get fired, quite honestly, that's not good for the employer. That's not good for you. It's not going to look good for your resume. And some people don't think, I don't care about the resume. Well, yeah, people actually do call former employers, and they want to find out how good of a worker you were. So this quiet quitting is theft. And I've already had a few people don't like me saying that. Well, what else is it? You're on the clock. You went to Career Builder, Monster, whatever, Snag a Job, whatever. And it said, here's the job, and here's from when to when you work. And that's what you're supposed to be doing. Anything less is thievery. And so I'm just asking people to really kind of take a look. If they're doing that, consider what it is that you're doing. But the employment market for employees is really good. So if you don't like where you are right now, go someplace else, someplace that does give you the satisfaction that you want, and that is important, and gives you the money that you want. All right. So that is my latest installment of Tuesdays at 2. I will see you next week. And I've got an idea for a couple of things that we may discuss then. But until then, take care.